Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got the God of Destruction, TOPPO, finally gets his DOKKANFEST respect. So this of course is going to be the 55% video. We'll see how good TOPPO is, you know, kind of like first time using him, you know, without having dupes or equips or something like that. TOPPO to me seems like the type of character who could be pretty good at 55%. I mean, having all this guard and damage reduction and stuff built in, again, I think he should be a character who will at least be capable at 55%. And then obviously Rainbow Link level 10, you know, he'll be one of the best units in the game for sure. I think that TOPPO is easily, you know, Vegeta, before TOPPO, Vegeta was on a TUR tier of his own. I think TOPPO, you know, will probably be a little bit worse than Vegeta, but will still be on that same tier above all the other TURs. That's going to be good. Let's go ahead and give God of Destruction TOPPO his sticker Ruski right here. And let's go ahead and take a look if TOPPO's got like a good sticker. I think it does look fairly good. Okay, I mean, that looks fine, right? You know, he's, you know, hitting that dab right there, and we got a little sticker action. Now, what about his God of Destruction mode? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. TOPPO. That's nice. Whenever they've got like a Ki Blast, like you could usually make that look pretty good. Okay. So let me just go ahead and hop into an event. I typically do use Evolution Blue Vegeta as a showcase fight. Like, you know, kind of like for 55% videos and 200% videos now. And obviously that's perfect since that's who TOPPO fights. Alright, I just realized TOPPO has only been out for about an hour. So we are not going to have a lot of TOPPO friends here. So I'm going to have to make these runs count. We will do one run in here. If things go bad, I'm immediately ejecting into just like a, you know, like a weaker showcase stage just to see what TOPPO does and then get out of here, because we're not going to have a lot of friends, unfortunately. I don't think a lot of people are going to be summoning for TOPPO. Probably not.
マナナは人造人間17号どちらが強いか決着をつけようそしてマナナは人造人間18号第7宇宙の女神我が名は勇ましく美しい第11宇宙フライドトルーパーズのリーダー自由の戦士トッポ
Damn, TOPPO has a banger. Whoa. Oh my, TOPPO. Oh my God. You hearing that? The God TOPPO has a beast of an OST. TOPPO's intro is really, they gave us a bunch of those, right? 17 and 18, LR Ribrianne, and now TOPPO. Like, their intro is kind of just like, you know, like the anime, like, you know, like, I don't know, like call out. Like, I love it. All three of their intros I do like. Okay, so we have God of Destruction TOPPO here, well, base TOPPO. So this is going to be, we have a little bit of equips and Link level 1, so perfect. Like, one good thing about running the leader character is that we get 2 versions of the showcase unit. So TOPPO is super good. One of the big things with TOPPO that is going to be important is his intro, where if there's 2 more allies besides himself, in Special Pose or Defender of Justice, then he gets permanent 11% damage reduction and guard for 3 turns. Now, I believe his damage reduction should only be active in his base form, by the way, because he does just outright become a new card. I think the, like, kind of like reasoning for that is think of Gohan and Piccolo. If you have Gohan and Piccolo's multiple turn support activated in slot 3, but then they die and revive, the multiple turn support goes away immediately and does not carry over. So I don't think TOPPO keeps the 11% damage reduction from his intro after he transforms into his God of Destruction mode. So we do want to keep that in mind. Then he's getting 200% of stats, 150% attack on Super. He has 20% damage reduction. So we're at 31% damage reduction with guard, right? And he also does change Int Key Spheres into Rainbow Key Spheres, and he supports Special Pose and Defender of Justice allies get 1 key, 30% attack and defense. On this rotation, unfortunately, that's only himself. I'm really hoping that Jiren is the easy A for this celebration. Jiren would work, I think, really effectively with this Toppo. It would be super good for us if it's Jiren. Then if Toppo is in slot 1, he gets an extra 200% defense, guaranteed guard, and then when he's attacked, he gets another 50% defense. Damn, dude. And then in second or third slot, he gets 100% attack and defense on super attack. All right, let's see. We have so many we have so many orbs. All right, let's hit that. So that's going to get a little bit of extra support. So we're at 181k, but remember, I think the 200% defense should trigger as soon as UI Goku gets his orbs, right? It should work like Vegeta and Trunks. And then he gets another 50% defense when he gets hit. He does actually definitely have to get hit for that, by the way. Yeah, let's keep UI Goku from getting the guaranteed crits. All right, let's see. So then there's that defense. He should 7 million while supporting Rainbow Orb changing, being very tanky. 55%, I'll take that. Yeah, Toppo, in base, he's definitely not going to explode off of the screen in base form, but he's just very good. He's very good. All right, so my Toppo next turn is going to have the added effect of having this up right here. 17 and 18, they should be decent on this team. We could run, there's 3 different Tournament of Power Goku characters who are going to be exceptional that we could run. Mastered UI, STR UI, and LR Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta. All 3 of these characters are going to be very good. See, the thing is when 17 and 18 came out, I mean, number one, they were weak to AoEs and an AoE meta, of course. But when 17 and 18 came out, Tournament of Power, like the tournament participants category, was not as this strong. It wasn't this good. But throughout the 9th anniversary, they gave us all those LR EZAs, and they made them all supremely powerful. Don't forget that Ribrianne, Rosie, and Kakunsa, they're an effective character. Like, you know, like if the aliens are threatening to blow up the planet, if I don't beat Gogeta Blue in 1 try, I probably do bring Ribrianne. Like, it's like, okay, like I beat Gogeta Blue with Toppo's team in 1 try or the world gets destroyed. You know, under those circumstances, I think I'm running Ribrianne on Toppo's team, for real. So that should show you where Ribrianne has come from with, you know, better characters around her and a slight adjustment in how the fights are designed. So remember, just because a character is either super good right away or super bad right away, I mean, things can change quickly, right? Like, you know, we saw it with DOKKANFEST Majin Vegeta, where DOKKANFEST Majin Vegeta became very good. Now, okay. Toppo, unfortunately, doesn't synergize the best with the Gammas in that he takes away their orbs. This is not like, oh my god, you can't even run the Gammas. Because the Gammas are still good with STR and AGL orbs. But where I think it will become very annoying, actually, is when we're just Gamma 1. By the way, the Gammas are you must run them. They are a must run. Like, it's not, like, they're too good not to run. But Toppo, I don't know why they had Toppo specifically change in orbs. It's foolish. Like, they did that. They're trolling with that. Because most characters randomly change just one of the different typings of orbs into rainbow. If Toppo just did that instead, like, he wouldn't hurt the Gammas as much as he does. Let's look at Toppo's link set here. So Toppo has Supreme Warrior. I think Jiren does have this, right? Yeah, he does, dude. Oh shit. If these characters, wait. Here, let's go to his links right here so I can point to them. If these guys EZA, brah. Oh my god, man. Please, dude, let them EZA. Jiren would, oh my god, Jiren would push Toppo over the top, dude. Then we have Toughest Nails. So Supreme Warrior, Toughest Nails, Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. So his link set's not the greatest, but I mean, with the Gammas, you know, we're going to have Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, and Fierce Battle. I mean, that's a lot, dude. That's a lot. That's, what, 5 key from those links? Okay. And then we do have Evolution Blue Vegeta on the team. Yeah, Toppo's team is going to be strong. Like, this is going to be a strong team. I think TOPPO is going to be strong. TOPPO is a good release, man. Like, this is a far cry from, like, because TOPPO is just like, last year, April 1st was Kale. 2 years ago, this was Raditz. Right? TOPPO is in the Kale and Raditz slot. And TOPPO is, like, not even comparable to them. Like, that, you know, it's just disrespectful. Like, Kale was really good when she came out. Because her transformation was very easy to get into in, you know, the difficult fights at the time. And Kale dominated. Like, Kale had top-end offense and defensive power transformed when she first came out. I think that's a character people do try and rewrite history for a lot, is Kale. People pretend like Kale was not supremely busted the day she came out, when she was. But TOPPO is even above that. And TOPPO's team is good. Because they spent the 9th anniversary setting up this team. So now, like, we just slide right in. You know, so many of the 9th anniversary characters are here on TOPPO's team. I saw people crying, oh, boo-hoo, it's just superhero again, it's redundant. Well, yeah, dude, guess what? When the team isn't redundant, Frieza's, it sucks donkey balls because it doesn't have 9th anniversary characters. So, unfortunately, right now, I mean, either your team has 9th anniversary characters on it or it sucks. It's one of the two. I'll take the team that is good. That's fine with me, thanks. Wait, what does 17 have? It's just those three, which he's going to have with them as well. All right, cool. Now, TOPPO, his super attack effect, we haven't gotten into that. He gets 50% attack and defense. Okay, pretty good. Immense damage. And then TOPPO's transformation, we could do from the 4th turn from the start of battle, if there is a special pose or Defender of Justice ally on the turn, or turn 6. So we could transform next turn with my TOPPO, which we probably should do. We'll see. All right, we are going a little bit slow. I mean, having the double 55% TOPPOs, I mean, they'll obviously be able to do a lot more damage once we're rainbowed and stuff like that. Base TOPPO, though, you know, one thing he doesn't have is, like, additionals, crits, super effective against all types, any of that. That doesn't really matter. Oh, what is that? That's an additional from equips right there. That was like a 4% chance, and we got that. But the thing about TOPPO is orb changing, supporting, and then he fulfills the most important role in the game, which is really strong defense. You know, like, as I will take the supremely strong defensive ability over basically anything. That's the main reason Vegeta is so good, is because Vegeta has the supreme defensive ability. Well, with our boy TOPPO, he has the supreme defensive ability as well. Should we just transform right here? I guess I will. There's no reason not, well, there is a reason not to, but we will transform right here. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll use the Goatma's standby as well. I guess no reason not to do that.
1号あいつを引きつけて時間を稼いでくれ。2号、お前まさか。
正義はいらん。覚悟は決めた。
Alright, so now we have got a Destruction TOPPO out right here. Now, it depends on the fight, it depends on the situation. I'll just get this in right now. There's a lot of characters where I would heavily recommend dodge, but it's like, I mean, it's not life or death. TOPPO, I think, is probably the strongest dodge character you want to do, like, ever. Because TOPPO, they gave him unbelievable defense. So right away, TOPPO is guarding. He has 80% damage reduction, And the first turn, he guaranteed nullifies Ki Blast supers. That is an insane, like, trio of defensive ability right there. And he gets 100% defense when he gets hit, too. So, it's like, that's just God-level defense. But, when TOPPO is hit, TOPPO loses 8% damage reduction every time he's hit until he loses 60%. Now, I guess this is my first time using him, so I can't 100% confirm. But dodge, if you dodge the attack, that should keep you from losing the damage reduction. So it's so obvious you give this guy full dodge. Now, you could say, oh, but he has this really strong defense, but he doesn't have additionals or crits. And it is, I do say a lot of times, you do want to give your characters a chance to do everything. You know, balancing them out a lot of times is a good strat, which is true. However, TOPPO also has his active skill, which could be done from the 6th turn from the start of battle, not 6th turn from the start of turn like some other knuckleheads like Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, right? It's just 6th turn from the start of battle. So, usually, if you just wait to transform, you're going to immediately have access to the active skill. And when you do the active skill, TOPPO guaranteed crits for the rest of the fight. So, anyone talking about full crit on TOPPO, I don't mean to be too rude to you, but you're just a goddamn idiot. You are a moron. I'm sorry. He does guaranteed crits with the active. If I literally just waited until next turn, we would have the active right here. We pop it, and he's guaranteed critting. So your build is worthless if you give him crits. It does nothing. Whereas dodge actually keeps the strongest asset of God TOPPO. Dodge will keep it up. I guess I can't 100% confirm, but it should work that way. So there's that. Okay, so we have God TOPPO out right now. Let's just go ahead and do this. So God TOPPO is going to be ridiculously defensive right away. We could... I'm not going to need to use UI Goku. I'm just going to toss UI Goku's... I'm just going to toss it, yeah. Just, I do want to make sure we finish Vegeta off right here. Okay, perfect. And then we can go ahead and hit that. We'll probably play TOPPO's animation again. All right. So every time TOPPO gets hit, he's going to lose 8% damage reduction. So right now, before we get the full dodge build on him, it's like transforming too soon will not be great. Yeah, TOPPO Rainbow is going to be at like 20 million attack stats guaranteed crits with guard and defense and all this shit. Crazy. Oh, we got the... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because he's physical. So we did get the hit on a 10 system additional, but it was a normal, unfortunately. Yeah, dude, TOPPO is crazy, man. TOPPO is... This guy is really nuts. Him with a full dodge build, there's fights he'll look better than Vegeta. I do think Vegeta probably overall is better. But there's going to be fights where he's going to look better, man. Okay. So now, here, let's go ahead. Oh, no, we can't. Because we don't have... It's not turn 6 yet. Damn it, dude. No. Because the other thing, too, is that this Vegeta does a Ki Blast super. Oh, man. I should have brought, like, Gamma 1 or something on the team. Okay. So, TOPPO, from this bot, he's probably going to get smacked, dude. From this guy. Base TOPPO is probably going to get absolutely blasted. Let's see. We'll hit the extra support. All right, let's see how we do right here. Because remember, Vegeta lowers defense by 80% when he supers. 80 freaking %. Like, this Vegeta is a real boss. But TOPPO, you know, it is a Ki Blast super. TOPPO can nullify it. Oh, if he's not even going to super... Okay, I don't care that we didn't transform then. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Because the point is I really would have wanted to have shown that. The Ki Blast nullification. Okay, sure. Oh, dude, it'll be so sick if he doesn't super at all. Because that means he's going to be so likely to super in slot 1 next turn. Let's see. I probably should get the Ki Blast nullification in the video, but the thing is that I'm nervous of how many TOPPO friends exist. Vegeta didn't super. That's so good for us. It's probably right away. I'm not going to use the Gammas. I guess we could. I'll toss it. I mean, they're not going to kill Vegeta, so. Okay. All right, let's use Toppo as active. So again, now we use Toppo as active right here. And by doing this, Toppo gets guaranteed crits for the rest of the fight. Very, very powerful ability.
私は何としても生き残る。そのために余計なものは全て捨てた。
Alright, so again, rest of the fight, Toppo is now guaranteed critting. The complete rest of the fight. Okay, perfect. So let's just go ahead and put Toppo in slot 1 right there, and let's let this boy go off. Yeah, see, look, this the Gammas are not going to be able to get as many orbs as we'd like, huh? Alright, let's hit that. Hopefully Vegeta supers right away. So turn 1, Toppo has a 100% chance to nullify Ki Blast supers. The second turn, it becomes a 50% chance. So we have a 50% chance to nullify Ki Blast supers right here. And remember, every hit we're taking, we are losing a little bit of damage reduction. No, dude, super, man. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, regardless, I mean, we saw Toppo. Super attack effect transformed is the same. 50% attack and defense. Gets the guaranteed crits on active. Has all the damage reduction and stuff like that. Oh, looks like we're going to get one more turn. Okay. There's the damn super attack. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. 17 shouldn't die, right? Oh my god, we dodged it. Okay. What the hell? What was that? Give a 1. Calm down. Well, I mean, there's Toppo. Again, he does have the Ki Blast nullification, which we could show. I do kind of want to show it, but I mean, I can't make magic happen. Maybe it'll be here. We'll see with the scouter. Oh! Oh, that's yeah! Nice. Awesome.
もう正義はいらん。覚悟は決めた。
Alright, I'm not going to use Toppo as active right here because I don't want to kill Vegeta because obviously we want to see this. So let's just hit this. Perfect. Yeah, Toppo looks good. Looks good. I'll make sure, you know, I'll get the 200% video up very fast, right? I mean, early showcases and stuff like that are dead, so I'll just quickly get Toppo to level 10 links, and we'll just go straight into the 200% video immediately. That'll be up pretty soon after this 55% video. Of course, I'm going to give Toppo full dodge. I do have really good equips. Like, I have a level 5 additional and dodge I'm going to give Toppo. That's going to be so fire. All right, this is a Ki Blast right here. So Toppo is just going to nullify this. It's 100% chance to nullify right here. This is very situational, but it's an ability he does have. Dude, that's so raw. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Dude, Toppo is fire. He just... he just says, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Now, after the first turn, that is a 50% chance to proc, by the way. It's guaranteed on this first turn, but then afterwards it's 50%. And it's very situational, because, like, what bosses do Ki Blast? I mean, it'll be good for Broly, I guess. Red Zone Boss Rush. So we definitely do have to do a Red Zone Boss Rush showcase for Toppo, for sure. Because at the end, that 3 million damage Broly... if Toppo doesn't, you know... Because, damn, Bojack might make us transform into God Toppo early. We might need to. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Toppo looks good, man. He looks really good. I like his kit. I like what he's doing. He brings a lot to the table. All right, so there we go. There was our boy, God of Destruction Toppo. What a beast he is. All right, so this is Determination to Protect Universe 11 Toppo. Leader skills, special pose, or tournament participants, category key 3, 170% to stats. And then the extra, 30% is for Defender of Justice, Space Traveling Warrior, or Final Trump Card category characters. Okay. You guys know I hate 2 leader skills on Dokkan Festival exclusive characters. They should always have 3 leader skills moving forward. TOPPO's team, it's not the craziest. Well, I mean, it is pretty good because all these, Universe 7 like LR EZAs that were added to it. But a new special pose leader is certainly good. Tournament participants, I mean, we easily could get Gohan, Cell, like characters like that. Tournament participants is a rather large category that's easy to buff. His super attack is the Justice Tornado, which gives him 50% attack and defense, and he does immense damage to the enemy. His passive skill, the Last Traces of Justice, he activates his intro, and then he reduces damage received by 11% for the rest of battle, and then guards for the first 3 turns with another 2 special pose or Defender of Justice category allies on the team. So the 11% damage reduction, again, that should only last while he's in his base form. Still pretty good, though, to have that extra little bit of damage reduction is good. Remember, TOPPO does guaranteed guard in slot 1 anyway, so his intro is kind of similar to Vegeta and Trunks like that, where the intro just gives him the ability to guard out of slot 1 for the first couple of turns, if you want to, right? Then TOPPO gets 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets 150% attack on super attack. He gets 20% damage reduction, so he's going to have 31% damage reduction with guard, really good. He changes int key spheres to rainbow key spheres if HP is 50% or more at the start of turn. Again, it would be much better if he just changed a random typing of orb into rainbow rather than specifically int every single time. Then he gives special pose and Defender of Justice category allies 1 key, 30% attack and defense. And then in slot 1, he gets an additional 200% defense, guaranteed guard, and then he gets 50% defense for the turn after getting hit as the first attacker in the turn. And then he gets 100% attack and defense when performing his super as the second or third attacker in the turn. His active skill, Transformation, you could do this starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, the special pose or Defender of Justice ally in the turn, or from turn 6. Links are Supreme Warrior, Tough as Nails, Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Turn Up Power, Fierce Battle. It's not the greatest, like, on paper, but, I mean, the Gammas share 4 links. A lot of the Turn Up Power characters, you're going to have at least Turn Up Power, Fierce Battle, and a lot of them do have Shocking Speed, right? 17 and 18, 17 has it, right? Like, it's UI Goku's got Shocking Speed. There's quite a few characters that have that. We really want Jiren to ease. Jiren added to this team would be so crazy right now. And if they would EZA the Int, TOPPO, and Pride Troopers, oh my god. TOPPO's team, like, if those 2 EZA'd, TOPPO's team would be disgusting. Because you'd go TOPPO, Jiren, TOPPO, and Pride Troopers, and then the other 3 you could pick of any of the Universe 7 characters that are really good. It would be a really good team. So there's that. 12 key multiplier, 150%, of course. And then TOPPO does have quite a few good categories here, right? So TOPPO is on the Special Pose category team. Nice to get a huge addition to this team. Because, I mean, the new Cell Max stage, could that get a Special Pose mission again? Oh, yeah, it sure could. Then TOPPO is also on Tournament Participants. This is basically the main category for his team that you're going to be running. TOPPO is also on Defender of Justice. Another weaker team. That is great that he is buffing that. That's awesome. TOPPO is also on the Space Traveling Warrior category team. Nice to get more additions there, too. Sure. Then TOPPO is on Final Trump Card. I guess, good to get more even power to that. Yeah, the Gammas are on Final Trump Card. TOPPO's on Final Trump Card. That team does get buffed quite often, I guess. TOPPO is also on the Universal Survival Saga category team. Remember, there's so many Universal Survival Saga characters queued up for EZA, right? Tech, Kale, and Caulifla could be coming, at any time. LR Hit and God Goku. We have the 2, Part 2 6th Anniversary LRs. LR Jiren, Physical Angel Golden Frieza, the Int, TOPPO, and Pride Troopers. Like, there's a lot of Turn On Power characters who would be a huge buff to this team. TOPPO is also on Universe 11. This is in the running for worst category in the game, of course. I mean, we can't even fill up the whole first screen. Then TOPPO is a Super Bosses buff. I mean, Toppo would be legit on super bosses if Jiren gets a really strong EZA. Then you could, you know, maybe even on Broly's team, run a rotation of Jiren and Toppo, and it would work. But, I mean, super bosses seems to be the category of the year. We know Physical Goku Black's going to be coming out, so it'll be interesting to see. Then Toppo is also on the Realm of Gods category as well. Okay, cool. And then Toppo is also on Transformation Boost, which is nice. Even more options for that is always a good thing. And then finally, Toppo is down here on Mastered Evolution. Great to get more options for Mastered Evolution. So there is base Toppo. Remember, he has his transformation. Condition is pretty good. Turn 4, if you have a special pose or Defender of Justice ally in the turn. Again, the Gammas, you know, or Jiren or LR Ribrianne, all would count there. Or just turn 6. From the start of battle, by the way, not start a turn. So there, of course, is God of Destruction Toppo. He does have a couple of links that do change once he transforms. Okay, so that'll be good for link leveling purposes, of course. Alrighty, so let's swap over. So Toppo, God of Destruction mode, his new super attack. Wait, that's not correct, is it? Yeah, no, that's wrong. No, Toppo gets 50% attack and defense. Because, okay, so the wiki has him at 100% attack and 30% defense, but no. He's getting 50% attack and defense is his super attack effect, and he does immense damage. Okay, so just keep that in mind. His passive skill, Abandon Justice, he gets 3 key, 300% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets 250% attack when attacking. Gets 100% defense when receiving an attack. Changes int key spheres to rainbow key spheres. Guards. Then he gets 80% damage reduction at the start of turn. And with every attack received, he gets minus 8% damage reduction. Up to negative 60%. So again, this is actually the most obvious full dodge build ever. I really will side eye you if you're gonna be one of these knuckleheads that's going crit or additional. Like it's just so stupid. Like you're just working with such backwards logic. All right, you're keeping Toppo elite level if he's dodging as well on top of this, because it's going to prevent him from losing his like, it's so obvious. This Toppo is a skill test for a lot of you out there, right? Are you just a flat out moron who is just going to, put your head in the sand and pretend, oh my God, I'm never doing that? Or are you going to be reasonable and go, okay, well, this guy for sure you do want to give him dodge? Because this is, again, there are wrong builds. And for Toppo, unfortunately, it's everything except for dodge. I mean, I would say that you have to. Number 2 would be raw defense. With his guard and damage reduction he has everywhere, raw defense would be the number 2 thing I would think. But, bro, Toppo is the biggest skill test character ever for some of y'all. I will love to see these Toppo builds. I would love it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Tweet me your builds for Toppo, please. Then, on Toppo's first turn, he has a guaranteed Ki Blast Super Nullification, which we saw. And then turn after that, it's a high chance to nullify Ki Blast Super attacks. His active skill, the Sphere of Destruction, massively raise attack temporarily, ultimate damage to the enemy, and then all attacks become crits for the rest of the fight. And that could be activated starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. So this is the other reason why, crits on him is just stupidity. Is because when you transform, if you don't have a special pose or Defender of Justice, it's turn 6 anyway. So you transform right away, and then you could use the active right away, and then he has guaranteed crits for the rest of the fight right away. So the thing is, you never really want to transform early. Like, when we're using Toppo, I will consider transforming against Tech Super Saiyan Gogeta, because he hits ridiculously hard. But, like, in all these fights, like, you don't transform until the end, and you're just going to have the active right away. Again, this is the biggest skill test character ever for a lot of y'all in terms of builds. Like, just a lot of people are, I don't mean to be too rude, but, I mean, people just act very stupid. Very stubbornly, stupidly moronic. It's just, it is. You get mad at me, but, I mean, facts are facts, bruh. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Then his links. Supreme Warrior, tough as nails, shocking speed, solid support, godly power, turret power, and fierce battle. So there is his link set, and then obviously multiplier stuff is the same. Let's just double check. So, yep, 300%, 250% when attacking. So I want to fact check that a lot of this is correct. Yep, 100%. Then there's that. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So there we go. There is God of Destruction Toppo. Let me know what you guys think, but this guy, whoo, damn, yeah, he's pretty good. This is my type of character. They gave him everything he needs, right? Like, would I change anything about him? I don't. Maybe if I wanted to be greedy, give him a little bit more defense and base or something. But, I mean, he's good. This is a strong-ass character. Toppo would have been way less fun if they didn't spend the entire 9th anniversary buffing the hell out of Toppo's team. So Toppo is going to be introduced into the game on a team that already has a lot of options. And it's like, if we don't get Jiren, Toppo's team is still super good, and Toppo is still super good. But if we do get Jiren to Easy A in a week, Toppo goes over the top, man. It's going to... Toppo plus Jiren... Because, I mean, I'm assuming Jiren gets an Easy A at least in line. If Jiren is just matching STR UI Goku in terms of how good he is, oh my god. Jiren plus Toppo is going to be crazy. So let me know what you guys think of God of Destruction Toppo. He seems really, really good.